Hello and welcome to the channel. So if you're new to Tesla and you're coming from a car that had Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, or if you're in the market for a Tesla and you did not know this, you should be aware that Teslas do not come with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. You just don't have that option. However, I have a product here from a company called Tesery, and that product solves that problem of no CarPlay, Android Auto, and Teslas in a very simple way. One way people have been able to solve the CarPlay issue is to install mini dash screens. So they have a mini screen that shows you your speed and everything, and those screens always typically comes with CarPlay. However, you don't have those screens mirrored on the big screen, and so you have CarPlay on a little small screen, not on the big screen. Also, those mods require you to do a lot and connecting to your car's computer so you can read your telemetrics and everything. That's how people have been able to get CarPlay. However, with this product that I have here, you can get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto on the big screen, and you don't have to install anything. The only thing you really have to do that you're plugging in is a small device into a USB port, and that's it. What is this product? That's it. That's all it is. It's a very small device. Like I said, it's from Tesery, and this solves that problem in 3 easy steps. So let's talk about this product some more, what it's about and what does it come in. So it's very small, it fits in my hand, and I'm gonna take off this package here, and then you have what looks like another box. You can open that up, and right inside it, that is the device. It's literally just that small box here. This version here does not come with a nano SIM card port, so this is not going to be having its own network connection. This will work through your phone, but you've got a little port here for your USB-C. I've got cables. I've got a USB-C to USB-A cable. I've got a USB-C cable, and I've got the instruction manual. But literally, that's it. You don't have to do anything else. So how do you set this up here? How do you use it? Again, 3 simple steps. I'm going to show you what that looks like, and we'll get to it. So what you need to do, first things first, I'm going to connect this to the USB-C port. So I'm going to take this, plug that in one end. Then for now, I'm going to just leave this outside here. And then the next thing I'm going to do is plug it into the USB-C over here. And once I do that, you can see I've got a light here now that shows me power. And so that's one step. The next, and I see next in here too, I have the Wi-Fi signal. And what this is telling me here is basically that it's powered on and it's broadcasting its Wi-Fi signal. The next thing to do then is to go on the phone and connect this to the phone. So with this on, what I'm going to do then is go on my phone. So from my phone, I'm then going to go to Bluetooth. So I go to Bluetooth over here, and I've got a lot of things in here. But if I go under here, I can see I've got a new device that says AutoKit_3F18. That is the device that I'm connecting to. I'm going to hit connect on that, and then it should prompt me to confirm that I'm pairing, and I see that here, Bluetooth pairing request. I'm just going to hit pair, and if you want to have your contacts and everything sync and show up, you want to do allow. So I'm going to allow that, and then now you can see it says connected. And so that is it on the phone. That's all you have to do. Just connect to Bluetooth to the device, and you are good to go. You also can get this prompt here that says use CarPlay with AutoKit. If you want to be able to make this be automatic, then yes, you just basically said yes, use CarPlay, and now you can see that it recognizes that as a CarPlay device. So right there, I've got CarPlay turned on, and so whenever you start the car, it will start CarPlay automatically. You can choose to turn that off if you want to manually activate CarPlay, but just for this exercise here, I'm going to leave that on for now, and that's it. So with that done, now you can see I've got a third light now that's blinking at the top there, and that tells me basically it's got connection to my car. The next step now is you go on the car screen. On the car screen, I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to go up here to where I have the Wi-Fi signal So now it's going to do a search for Wi-Fi, and now you can see right there, I've got AutoKit 3F18. I'm going to tap that. It's going to prompt me for the password. The password is number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going to hit confirm. Now, when I first tried this happened a few times where it took me a few tries to get it go, but I hit again. Now you can see I am connected. You also want to do something here. When you connect to that device, you want to hit the drop down there and check that box that says remain connected in drive. If you don't do that, once you put your car in drive, it will disconnect from that Wi-Fi and you can't use CarPlay. So you want to check that box that says remain connected in drive, and that's it. Once you have that, you're all done. The next thing to do then is go to your browser, and then you want to type in the address bar CarPlay.com, and you hit that. Boom. Now you've got Apple CarPlay, and you can see everything showing up here. One thing I would say is when you put that web address in there, the best thing you can do is just bookmark it. So you hit that star there. You can type in whatever you want to call it. In this case, I'm just going to say CarPlay, and you hit that. And when you come in here next time and you check that, you click on that over there, you're going to have that being your favorite. So instead of you having to type it over again, you simply tap that and boom, you have CarPlay. And then so now you've got everything. I've got SoundCloud, which is not an option that you have through Tesla right now. You've got other things like Spotify, Amazon Music that we have in Tesla now, but you also have Waze, WhatsApp. If you use WhatsApp, you can even do things like order food. Now I've got Domino's in here, Panera Bread, and any other app that you have that's CarPlay enabled. One good thing about CarPlay here too is this options of you having charge point or plug share. So if you're driving and you want to be sure that if you're not in an area that has Tesla chargers around and you want to find out where you can charge, you can simply launch this. You can do all of this from your phone, but what this does here is it removes you having to pull out your phone and do this manually. You can just simply do this from your car. It's on the screen, so you are not distracted or anything, and everything that you used to have, you're not missing anything anymore. Everything is good. If you want to catch up on news while you're driving, you've got all those options and everything there too. This is very useful. If you want to use Apple Maps, you want to use Google Maps, you have this option here. I would suggest, of course, still using the Tesla map so you can get navigated to charging stations. But this here, again, brings you back to what you used to have in Apple CarPlay. Same thing for Android Auto. You connect the same way, launch Android Auto, and you are good to go. So again, what this is going to do now is remove you having to hold your phone in your hand while you're driving to do things. You've got it on the big screen. You're not looking at the small screen in front of you, and you're back to what you used to have or what you would like to have. One thing I would say with this here is, so far I've not had any issues with it. The only thing that I would say that I've noticed here is that when I disconnect and I leave the car and I go inside, because I'm still within proximity and I have that CarPlay option checked, my car still wants to connect to CarPlay. And the one thing you can do on that end to prevent that is just when you're done leaving the car, just simply unplug the USB plug from the center console down there. You simply unplug it, the device shuts off, and that's it. CarPlay is done. You can see over here, it just goes back to this setting. And then once you want to come back in again, you just simply have to gonna go back in here, plug it back in, and once it's connected via Bluetooth, I should have Apple CarPlay launch again. So again, very simple, very straightforward. The device is small enough that I can simply take it and toss it in the center console over here, and it's out of sight and there's nothing to worry about anymore, and that's it. So it's coming back up again. You can see I've got the 3 lights, the power is on, Wi-Fi is on, it's connected to my phone, and all you have to do at that point is simply click on the device Wi-Fi to make sure you're connecting back to the car. And once you do that and you are connected, go back to your browser, hit refresh, and boom, CarPlay is back. So again, you can get CarPlay in your car 3 simple steps. Plug in the device, connect the device to your phone, connect the car to the device, go to that browser, and that's it. So Hopefully this has been very helpful in knowing that you can enjoy Apple CarPlay, Android Auto very easily. And that's it. Like I said, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in 3 easy steps. Connect the device to power, connect the phone to your device, connect your car to the device, and that's it. And you are back in business. If Apple CarPlay or Android Auto is something that you really enjoy and you really want to have again, I hope this has been very helpful. Again, to order this, you can go to the website at tesery.com. I'm going to have a link in the description here, and there's also a coupon code TIT offer. If you use that code, you can even get more savings from anything you want to order from the website. Hopefully this has been helpful. Please don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. And also share your own feedback, share your comments. If you find something that works well for you with the device, put that in your comments. Let me know how you like the device, how it works for you, and we'll see you next time.